Tony Award-winning musical Kimberly Akimbo is now playing at the San Diego Civic Theatre. It follows teenage Kimberly, who recently moved with her family to a new town in suburban New Jersey. Here to tell us more about the show is actor Miguel Gil, who plays Seth. Good morning to you.
Hey, good
Thanks
morning.
for being with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Early morning for you, considering that this show runs pretty late. I mean, it's a long show.
Yeah.
Couple hours.
Right.
But it's jam-packed with so much. Tell us about your character, Seth, and of course about just the show in general.
Yeah. Well, the show, like you said, follows Kim. She's about to turn 16. It's a coming-of-age story.
Yeah.
It's about like growing up and getting older in not like a particular order. it's like super hilarious, and it's really moving and heart-wrenching as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it follows many different storylines. Watching some of the video there from the production, I want to know as well that, I mean, this is the touring cast, but it's
Yes.
so similar to the actual Broadway cast, which is not something that you always get in the touring productions, right?
Yeah.
You were part of the original cast.
Yep.
Tell us about that transformation going from, you know, a consistent Broadway schedule to now moving across the country.
Yeah, it's very different. We were lucky enough to have the same creative team throughout the rehearsal process. So in many ways, the heart of the show and what people are getting every night is the same level of Broadway performances that we were giving.
Right.
But the lifestyle as a performer is different. You know, like we are traveling a lot, and it's great for me because I love exploring, and San Diego's been awesome.
Yeah, cool place to
my first
stop,
time here,
right?
yeah, and it's, oh my gosh, great. The weather's been lovely. But yeah, like our cast has really gotten to get really close together now that we're spending so much time together.
I know this is only the second stop, but does it feel like it's something that's sustainable? Do you like the touring lifestyle, or was it something that you felt like was much more, you know, rigid when you were in New York?
I do really enjoy the lifestyle. It leaves room because it's almost a very simple life. You know,
Yeah.
like I wake up and I kind of can explore,
Yeah.
can have fun, can go to the zoo.
Yeah.
And then I just have to do the show at
That's
night, and
right.
it's a blast. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite scene, a favorite song to perform?
Yeah.
What goes through your mind when you're doing that production?
Yeah, I do. I get to do a song called "Good Kid" every night. And I get to play the tuba. And
Yes.
so like before being in the show, I didn't know how to play the tuba, so I gotten to learn, and that's been a blast. It's like a decision-making song, but it's also just hilarious. And I also get to sing a song with Carolee Carmelo, who plays Kim, called "Now," and it's so moving, and it always grounds me back to what we're doing. You know?
Tell us a bit about how you got into Broadway. We've had former Jimmy winners
Yeah.
on the show before, so I know that you're an alum.
Yeah.
So tell us about your storyline getting to Broadway.
Yeah, I was a part of the Jimmys in 2021, the virtual year, and through that I was able to connect with some casting directors, and I was able to audition for Kimberly Akimbo when it was off Broadway. And so it got down to me and Justin, who played the role of Seth originally, and then when they transferred from off Broadway to Broadway, they called me in, and I was his understudy for the entire Broadway run.
How did that feel? I mean, I feel like at some point, you know, you're as an understudy, you're probably always hoping that you get that main role, but it must have been quite a call.
It was truly could not ask for a better scenario because I was so young, you know, and I still am, but getting put in a space where I get to really watch and learn from Broadway vets and legends, and not feel necessarily all the pressure to like be the guy just yet was a great start for me, and it's really prepared me to take in the role now, and I feel comfortable and confident and many endeavors in the performing and acting world.
You got Kimberly Akimbo running at San Diego Civic Theatre through the 13th. People want to buy their tickets now. They should get them in advance. Where can they go for more information?
BroadwaySD.com.
There we go. Love it. Thank you for being with us this morning, Miguel. We
thank
appreciate
you.
it. You got a busy week ahead of you. I know it's a rigorous schedule that you're kept to, so we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
All right.